Earl Norris into the Connacht senior final for another season. You got to be delighted with the result.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Happy for the boys now to show the youth coming into get another third, well, hopefully a third cup into our hands. We'll just take every day as we get now, ready for Wednesday.
In terms of, I suppose, your own build up to the game, a bit impeded by a little stay in hospital, you're, I suppose, blessed to be involved today.
Oh, 100%. I'm so grateful. Like, I only got out of hospital on Monday and I just got off the antibiotics yesterday, so obviously I was affected by it today, but I just pushed through it and left that behind me and try and help out the boys as much as I could, and worked out in the end.
Talk us through the game today, because it was a fairly hard-hitting game, plenty of action, and not a whole pile of scores, but some really nice rugby played by both teams.
Always a low-scoring game, but it was definitely hectic from the get-go. We decided we'd play with the wind against us in the first half, and that kind of shot us in the foot because we couldn't get goal forward ball. And then the second half it died down, so it was even then, but we pushed through it and we got our scores and we held on to it, and credit to the lads again, just digging deep there at the end, getting that turnover in the last minute of the game, win the ball back.
What was the talk at half time? You went in with that try just before the break, putting you 14 points ahead. You didn't score in the second half, so I'm interested to hear about what was kind of going through your team talk at half time.
Well, we said we'd just keep our heads, stay cool and kind of slow the game down, and we wanted to play our rugby now, get into the right position in the pitch, don't play in an R22 and get up there. And we done that, but credit to the other team, the boys, that put it straight back into our half, and they kept the pressure on to us, and all credit to the other team. Do
you find, because the grammar school would have a really strong tradition in rugby in the province over decades, we're seeing new teams emerging, the likes of Muredach, the likes of Summerhill yesterday, getting to within a couple of seconds of reaching the final. Is there more competition in schools rugby since you would have started a couple of years ago back in first and second year?
Oh, I can see there's definitely more competition coming from the likes of the Bish and Endas coming up into the A this year, given I think it was 10 teams now into the A, 9 I think. So we're getting more, definitely we get more matches, and that's all this is about. So more competition improves players, everyone gets game time, and so that's all school rugby's about. You
say playing games, but unfortunately you didn't play a couple of your games this year, just for one reason or another. It just didn't happen. Is that a problem when you come into games like today? Do you find yourself maybe coming in a bit cold?
Yeah, I think it definitely did affect us not getting our games and having just to keep training and having no mentality of, oh, there's a game this week, and just trying to push the lads through and keep them motivated. So definitely it did affect us, but as like today we got the win and we just kept our heads cool today and just pushed through.
You're so familiar with the Maris in recent seasons. You have them again now in Dexcombe Stadium in the final. Drawn in the league final, this game probably I think it's going to work for both trophies. So I know the words treble double have been floating around. Has that been in the conversation of the players?
Oh, it's definitely in the back of the heads of the players, but we're just trying to keep our heads cool and just focus on the cup. Like today we didn't even think about the final, we just wanted to get the semi through. We get through this now, we start get the heads back down together, get back down to earth, and we start focusing about this final. But hopefully now we get the treble double.
Well, listen, congratulations today. 70 minutes away from potentially a fairly impressive record in the Schools Cup, but Maris, I'm sure, will have a lot to say about that.
Oh, definitely. I know them inside out now. I've played them 3 years in a row, friends with some of the boys on the team, so they're a good team, but we'll put it up to them.
Friends, but friendly competition at the same time.
Not friends on the pitch, but friends off the pitch.
Congratulations today.
Thanks very much, Ref.